Virgo, hello. How are you, my loves? I hope this reading finds you very well. I would like to thank you for being here today. We're jumping right in, pulling from the Cosmic Energy deck to see what Spirit would like you to work with right now. What energy Spirit's like, alright, Virgo, let's go. Tap into this shit. Let's make it happen. What do you got for Virgo? Thank you, Spirit. What do you get for Virgo? Alright, you want a specific one? I'm here. What energy is... What energy do you want Virgo to tap into right now? Wisdom. Wisdom comes from experience and reflection. I mean, listen, Virgo, I'll be honest with you. So, I'm a Virgo as well. Born on Friday the 13th. And, I mean, if we're being honest, we think we are just the wisest, right? And it's not even necessarily about ego. It's just about looking at things practically and logically. We don't have a choice. As Virgos, we don't have a choice. That's the way that we think. That's the way that Virgos go into life. But sometimes this is done from guesswork. We're all guilty of it. Of not just believing we know what we're talking about, but fully immersing ourselves in someone else's reality in order to not just give advice, but to help them and understand what they're going through. But it doesn't always mean that we can fully experience someone else's life because we're tapping into it. So maybe this is asking Virgo to step back, know when to speak, know when to not speak, and to just listen. I could be wrong. We're going to jump into tarot. We're going to jump into tarot for Virgo. Thank you, Spirit, for being here today for Virgo to give these messages, to give advice. I'm just seeing a lot of cups as I'm shuffling here. And, Spirit, we really appreciate you being here for today. For today's reading, for Virgo, Sun, Moon, and Rising, also for Venus placements, or if you love a Virgo, because Virgos are fucking awesome. I mean, who could blame you, really? Alright, Spirit, thank you so much for this reading today. Thank you so much for these messages. And recent past looks like Hangman. She calls it the patient witch in this one, which I freaking love. It's so funny. Learn to get comfortable sitting still whenever necessary. Alright, so, like we were saying before, listening to people's experiences, offering advice when we haven't necessarily lived that experience, but that people are coming to us and saying, hey, listen, Virgo, what do I do about ABC? And you're like, well, shit, I've never ABC'd before, so I'm not really sure. Why don't you tell me about your ABC? And just sit still and listen. It's not easy to sit still and listen, especially when you care about somebody and they're asking you, what would you do about this? You want to just go, okay, this is what I would do. Recently, I've learned the best way to handle this is to fully listen and picture yourself in that person's shoes and see it from their point of view. Bring it back to yourself and say what you would do. But really stopping and sitting still brings so much wisdom. It doesn't just have to be about advice. It's about what to do about a situation. It's about, should I do this or that? You know, there's so many times in our lives that we just go instead of contemplating. It could be for ourselves. We're great advice givers. Are we great advice takers? Do we take our own advice? Is that what Spirit's asking you to do? I'm to go a little further and see what current energy is. Current energy for Virgo. Eight of Pentacles. Beautiful. I love Eight of Pentacles. I don't mind doing the hard work for something that I've been working on. Hard work for something I've been working on, working towards, or putting my energy into, let's say. Sorry, but fairies aren't gonna come and do all the work for you. It's about you doing the work right now, Virgo. And I don't think that's a problem. I think that that's what you're doing right now. I think you're working hard on seeing things from a different perspective. Because we are so logical. Virgos are so logical and so practical and so earthy, like tangible. You want to see something you can see. That's what you want. You want to see results, all that kind of stuff. And sometimes we put our hard work into something so we have the confirmation that what we're doing is right, that we're going in the right direction. For me, I can say I know I just need to see a little bit of progress, even if it's the smallest amount. Like the Knight of Pentacles is everybody's probably least favorite card. I don't mind it because I'll take baby steps if they're rooted. I will take progress if it's grounded and coming from a place where it's got a ton of potential. Even though it's not going to happen overnight, it still could, but that's not the hope. The hope is to keep growing and growing and growing and growing, like we are with this channel. Alright, if we stay on this path, if we are still when we can be, keeping the hard work, taking in the wisdom as we get it, what are we looking at in the near future for beautiful Virgo? Thank you, Spirit. And the cards. Thank you. Two of Cups. Two of Cups, to me, could be about two different things. But we'll look at them both. So the first one I have for you is the obvious, the love one. Because I don't usually look at the lovers as that one. It's more about the choice. That's what the lovers are to me, but they could be as well if they came with the Two of Cups. But on its own, the Two of Cups to me is about, could be, again, about love, but it's about the relationship to this thing that you're looking at. So whatever this is for you, it could be love, it could be a job, it could be your spiritual practice. So because I'd like to use examples, that's what I'm going to work on right now. That's what I'm going to use as an example today. I'm going to use the relationship that you have been building with your higher self, with God, with the goddesses, the spirits, source, the universe, whatever you want to call it, deities, whoever it is you pray to and who has your back in the other world that you can't see. That's where you're getting your wisdom from. This is about curating that relationship with your higher self, with the universe, with spirit and source, God, and bringing yourself to that point. Using the wisdom that you've gained, the hard work that you continue to put in to co-create with the universe, to bring the things that you want in your life into your life, started with sitting still and seeing things how they could be if you tapped into the wisdom that the universe is showing you. Bottom of the deck is Nine of Wands. It would take a lot more to defeat you. I think that that's where this has started. That might be the beginning. As of right now, that's what it looks like. It looks like you maybe were struggling to build the relationship with yourself, your higher self, with the universe, with God. That's the last relationship that you were working on. And the Nine of Wands tells me that the other things in your life started getting really heavy and you didn't want to do that shit anymore. So you started coming up with a plan on how you were going to change your future, your life, your path, your relationship with God, with the universe. After that, you decided you were going to take a break and really look at things differently. Because everything else was going great. That's the thing. None of this is bad at all. Everything else is just flowing. But if your relationship with the universe, with God, with spirits, with all these entities. That's why you're here watching this video. You're here because you're a spiritual person. And at the very least, you're curious. But that curiosity is what brought you here. To start to see things differently. And to start to work towards your relationship with God and your spirit and team and the universe. So why is the Hangman here? Thank you. 10 of Cups. Because everything else is going well. Like I said, everything else in your life was smiles and rainbows. You got the good job. And if it's not a good job, it's working for you right now. You have a reliable way to get to the job. Great. Your family, your home life, fine, perfect. You know, it's got ups and downs like real life does. You know, the weather's been great around you. You haven't had too much snow. Your home's in order. Like, everything else is going okay. But there was something missing. And it was the relationship with God, with the universe that you've been trying to cultivate. That you're like, just maybe I need to do something different. That alone is the wisdom that you seek. Knowing when to stop and look at things in a different way is wise as fuck. Why is the Eight of Pentacles here for Virgo? Clarify the Eight of Pentacles for Virgo, please. Oh, I love it when they get specific. Why is the Eight of Pentacles here for Virgo in the current position? Why? Eight of Pentacles here. Thank you, Spirit. Whoa. 2. Okay, so the Devil, which I'm going to cover up the little bums, and the Three of Wands. And, okay, so about these two cards, we'll start with the Devil. The Devil energy can be so many things. It talks about addiction. It talks about, and addiction could be to anything. It doesn't have to be substances or gambling or anything like that. It can just be a negative way of thinking, which I shouldn't undermine it by saying just, because that could be more damaging than any substance. Your negativity, because it spreads like fucking fire. But the fire here of this Devil energy, you are taking the way you used to think and the way you used to view things in your relationship with the universe or with God, using that fire to light the little fire under the Three of Wands, because that's putting your plan into action. That's what the Three of Wands is. It's surveying the land. How am I going to approach this next task? You're using the fire from the fire of the Devil because it's still a little bit in you. How can it not be? It was a part of you for so long. It was such a part of you for so long that you needed to get major and lay upside down to see it differently, which is super wise. Not giving you a hard time or anything about it, but this fire is now going to be repurposed to fuel your plan. Two of Cups in the future position. Why is that here? Why is the Two of Cups in the future position? I flipped over like a million of them, but the one that comes out is the one that Spirit wants. Two of Cups in the future position, Spirit. Why is the Two of Cups here in the future position? Thank you. Four of Cups. The Four of Cups can talk about being bored and everything like that, but I also like to use it in context. And here, this is just about, again, checking in, being still with yourself as needed to sit and connect with Spirit, with the universe, with God, to work on your relationship, to grow your relationship the way you want it to be. Because you've done the major work to get here. This is going to be the fine-tuning every once in a while. Like when things start to get heavy and the Devil wants to creep back around again, then you go, wait. However you got here is what you're going to do again. Bottom of the deck. Oh gosh. Which one's the bottom? This is the bottom. You know what? I'm going to do something unconventional. I'm going to flip 9 of Pentacles, 10 of Pentacles, Sun, 3 of Swords. Alright. It's all mixed. So right now what I'm going to do is I'm going to flip them and then I'm going to shuffle them again while we talk. Oh, beautiful Virgo. If this message is resonating with you, please consider liking this, sharing it, subscribing to the channel, Let's grow the shit. Let's go. Let's grow the shit and get these messages out to other Virgos. Because that's what's happening this year. We are growing. We're deepening our relationships with the universe and God, the goddesses and deities all around us, and spirit and source. I'm going to shuffle, and then we'll see what happens on the bottom of the deck. That really is. Alright, we're not shuffling. We're just going to... 2... Oh my goodness gracious. Wow. What do we have on the bottom of the deck, Spirit? To clarify the Nine of Wands. Seven of Pentacles. Seven of Pentacles is all about nurturing. It's nurturing. It's putting your love and nurture where it belongs, where it needs to be. Because she put her energy into this little garden, and 6 of these beautiful pentacles popped up. This one little guy right here needs her attention. So because I'm looking at the bottom of the deck in this reading as your past, and what brought you to this, we're saying that this is the things that are going on in your life. This is your 10 of Pentacles. 6 beautiful pentacles, because it's, giving amazing things and getting amazing things back. That's your 10 of Cups. This one little pentacle down here that needed your love was your relationship, to your higher self, to spirit, to God. And it would take more than that to defeat you, wouldn't it? Because Spirit's there for you. Spirit's always been there for you. This is how you achieved all this. But what you needed to do is tap in and put your love and nurture into this little pentacle here. That's going to grow and help you grow everything else. We're going to pull from the Moonology deck, see if there's anything else that we can deepen this reading with. Ooh, they just want to fly out today, didn't they? Higher power. Is that it? Like we were saying, I kept saying higher power too. That's the funny part. Like I kept saying, reaching into connecting with your higher power, because I do believe that that's what this 2 of Cups is all about. Your relationship with the universe, with spirit, with God. You tapping in and really realizing that your relationship is tight. It's been there all along. You just needed to put your focus on it. One last message. Thank you. Turtle. Alright, my loves, this is your story. Like I said, this thing kicking your butt, this lack of a relationship with the universe, it's not even so much that it was a lack of, that you wanted to strengthen it. You wanted to put your love and nurture into that. So in order to do that, you were tapping into the wisdom that was already inside you from your experiences and your reflections. And you decided, you know what? I have everything on this earth that I need and want. Right, Virgo? So, what's the thing I want to nurture? Oh, it's my relationship with spirit, with God, with my higher power. So you're going to use the previous energy of the devil that was starting to creep around a little too much for you. You lit the fire under that plan. And look at the way she's looking out here. She's determined, isn't she? She's not backing down. She's going forward with this plan with all the fire. All the fire. Because that's what this hard work is. That's what the 8 of Pentacles is. It's work and work. It's putting the plan in action. Fire and earth. To get to your higher power. To get to your 2 of Cups. Your relationship with the universe and spirit and God. This 4 of Cups is here. So when we need to tap back in and dip our toe back into one of these cups, we can stop, we can meditate, we can ground, and we can hear the universe clearly speaking to us. Final message today for Virgo. What areas of your life are you avoiding? Are they causing you upset, worry, disrupted sleep? If so, these are the areas that you need to focus on. As much as you don't want to, it's necessary. Tackle your demons head on and don't allow them to rule you a second longer. I'm going to take that a little step further. Not only are you not allowing them to rule you, you're flipping the script. You're flipping the script, and you're using their fire now to fuel your plan. They've used you long enough, and you've fueled them long enough. It's time to take the power back from that devil energy and use that shit to move forward. Good for you, Virgo, you fucking badass. Take care.